Well, we have a certified flop on our hands with Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I think Ubisoft is out here lying about their game intentionally to try to gaslight people into thinking is this a success. And you can see this in the other media stories outside of Fandom Pulse, which we have right here, telling the absolute truth of what's going on with Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and the entire video game industry. Thank you guys so much. We had a bunch of new subscribers yesterday, and we appreciate you. It keeps us solvent. We are doing this with zero advertising, because if you don't know how the PC Gamer and Kotaku and IGN crowd work, they live off of Google ads. And so if something happens with Google or whatever and there's an adpocalypse, they come into major, major trouble, which I think is going to be coming because Google is pushing their AI over these sites a lot more now. And they don't tell you the truth anyway. We do, and we exist entirely because of gamers like you. So please help us. Come subscribe to Phantom Pulse. It's $5 a month, which, of course, is just a cup of Starbucks coffee. Nothing much. And for that, of course, we provide full-time coverage of all pop culture news. And this is the pushback, the culture war against the terrible DEI stuff that's going on out there. We actually call out all the corporations. We will never sell out for access. And thank you again for just coming in hard over the last few days. You guys have been amazing. And we are doing this full time for you, so thank you so much. This is where the news is at. It's growing incredibly. I'll put that link in the description below. Thank you so much again. I know I say thank you a lot, but I do. I like you guys. I appreciate it. And so Assassin's Creed Shadows peaked at 41,000 concurrent players on Steam on launch day. This is half what Dragon Age the Veilguard had. And Dragon Age the Veilguard, as we know, was a huge disaster for BioWare, leading to a ton of layoffs. And because of that, they are actually not even doing downloadable content for the game. They're not bothering with it. They're just killing it off going forward, moving and focusing on Mass Effect now. And so this cost even more than Dragon Age the Veilguard to make. So this is a huge, huge, huge train wreck for Ubisoft. Their share prices have not gone up. They've been trickling down still. It didn't move the needle for investors. They know that this is a failure. And despite what's going to be coming out and what I'm going to be showing you from the other mainstream outlets out there that are lying to you about this game, trying to tell you it's a success and it's totally fine, this is not good whatsoever. And as you can see, this is a wild deal for day one. Now, I do expect it to go up a little bit over the weekend because weekends are weekends. It is how it goes here. And Electronic Arts says the game did not sell well. They said Dragon Age engaged approximately 1.5 million players during the quarter, which had double this, right? And Dragon Age had a high-quality launch as well as reviewed by critics who had played, right? And it was double what Ubisoft had here. So there's no possible way this is happening right here. This is what they said. All right, it's not even 4 p.m. here in Canada. Assassin's Creed Shadows has already passed 1 million players. Thank you from the bottoms of our hearts joining in this adventure in feudal Japan. We are beyond excited to start this journey for you. 1 million players and counting. One, I believe this is a lie. But even if it's true, I'm going to parse out why this is not exactly what they're saying it is in just a moment. But internally, there is a culture of toxic positivity that's happening at Ubisoft. My inside sources told me that if they talk about criticism, anything like that, everybody's very, very scared of getting fired over there, and they're very, very scared of layoffs. Now, the conspiracy theory that's looking more and more true out there is that the Guillemot brothers, who own a lot of this company, have intentionally tanked this to partner with the company Tencent from China to take over Ubisoft and parse out its assets and make a bunch of money off of this on the backside, and that this is what's been going on. They've been wanting the stock to go down so they could purchase and gobble up more of it for this purpose. I don't know if that's absolutely true or not, but it's looking more and more like this. Now, I know Tencent is coming in. I did a video on that earlier this week, and they are going to be giving a bid by the end of the month to purchase the bulk of Ubisoft, and so we'll see what happens here. They've already got a 49.9% share, but no controlling. So once they get that over, it could change things pretty dramatically here. Now, here's why this is a complete lie, because look at what they're saying on this. 1 million players, not 1 million units sold, right? Now think about this. This is kind of crazy. Now, of course, internally, like I said, they told me they're anticipating 5 million sales, so that's BS automatically. Obviously not happening. But I don't even think they've sold 1 million units, because why would you say players, right? And there's Ubisoft products and Ubisoft subscription services and the like that could make it, much like Game Pass and everything on Xbox. Remember how they tried to say that Avowed had 1 million players recently? It's because, somebody downloaded it on Game Pass, right? That doesn't mean somebody was actually playing the game or even owned the game or purchased the game. And that's what I see here. Ubisoft's playing this this sort of nomenclature game with this to pretend like it's a bigger success than it is. And this is a meme I posted this morning on X. If you don't follow me on X, you should. Here it is, like Ubisoft. Oops, we dropped some free game keys for Ubi Connect, and this is where you can get the game free, Ubi Connect, right? And so they were dropping game keys, quote, accidentally, to get people on this, of course, for free, so that they could boost the player count, so they could do this later. You could see, I'm gonna give game keys, and then we're gonna say we have a lot of players. This is a corporate tactic, just bad marketing, because the game's truly not a success, and they're trying to fake it till they make it. This happens a lot. I see this all the time. I'm an author and a comic creator, and I see so many people out there doing the fake it till they make it. I've won awards for this. Well, yeah, your friends got together and voted you an award, right? It happens all the time. And so this is exactly what Ubisoft's strategy is at this juncture, and they're relying on the mainstream media to do what they're saying. Look, here it is. Look at how Forbes is sweeping for them so hard. Assassin's Creed Shadows user scores are coming in. Oh, look at this. It's abundantly clear. The Assassin's Creed Shadows controversies are nothing. What do we have here for? Oh, it's Paul Tassi. Of course it is. The ultimate shill every single time. Just sweeps for Ubisoft right away. I guess he's trying to get some of that sweet, sweet corporate clout out there. This is an Assassin's Creed game. Oh, please clap, everybody. Please clap. I wish I had the Jeb Bush clip, but oh well. It's fine. It's even pretty good. It's fine. It's even pretty good. But this is simply nothing out of the ordinary for the series, even if many would have you believe otherwise. The narrative about the game was drowned by social media accusations of it being woke by using a black samurai Yasuke as one of its two leads. While that drama farming was always ridiculous, it's even more so when you play the game and realize there's nothing remotely controversial about any of this. His inclusion, how he's portrayed, or what liberties may have been taken with the character in a series where Leonardo da Vinci builds you a hang glider as you fist fight the Pope. This is not a story dissimilar to those we saw in Tom Cruise's Last Samurai, or more recently in Anjin and Shogun. The two characters drew far much less controversy because, well, you know. What do we know, Paul? What do we know? So he says this is more interesting because of his race. Of course he does. Now, of course, Paul Tassi is a white guy getting golf claps from the leftist establishment over at Forbes and in the rest of the media. He's been shilling for all these companies. He's shilled for Dragon Age: The Veilguard. This is what he does every single time with everything. And this is why he keeps his job, I guess. Job security right here from Ubisoft. So you see this right here. We see that the patch addressed the shrine desecration concerns, of course. And here's NPR. It's good, but not great. Oh boy! Now this is the cycle, and I saw this happening with Mr. Medicare. He posted a great just summary of how the cycle works for these things. Big fan of Mr. Medicare over here, and he said, "Everyone ready for the news cycle on Assassin's Creed Shadows? Here it is. It's selling amazing. Eat shit, chuds." Yes, exactly. And then a couple days. Okay, it didn't sell as much as needed, but it's still a hit. Yes, this is what they do every time. Okay, it isn't a hit. It's kind of shitty, but Ubisoft will survive. Ubisoft starts firing employees. Ubisoft shutting down. Screw you, chuds. You guys ruined this because you're racist. This is going to be exactly their narrative every single time. They say it's great. They say that woke wins. They say it's fantastic. Remember Dragon Age: The Veilguard? They called it a breakout hit at the beginning of it. Then they admitted it wasn't that great. Then they admitted that they're not even going to have downloadable content for it. And then they started doing their layoffs over at BioWare. This is the exact Conquered, same thing. The Chuds, etc. If you remember that, before that, if you remember Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League, it was the exact same cycle. The media lies every single time, and they're going to be covering it up right here, exactly like this. Mr. Medicare is dead on for his analysis as to what's going to happen with this silly game with only 41,000 people playing for real on Steam. Unbelievable. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Do you think the media is shilling hard enough, or do you think the best is yet to come? We're going to cover it all over the weekend, so stay here, stay tuned, hit the like and subscribe button, and please sign up for our Fandom Pulse Substack where we cover the news every single day that nobody else does, guys. Really appreciate all the subscribers, and thank you again for coming in so hard this week. You've made a huge difference for us, and we're going to be deploying these resources excellently to build this into just a huge network in the future. I appreciate you for being there. We'll be back soon.